But since we haven't won a pennant in over 30 years, nobody recognizes us, not even in our own hometown.
That's why we carry the American Express card.
No matter how far out of first we are, it's cool. You know, it keeps us from getting shut out at our favorite hotels and restaurant-type places.
So you're looking for some big league club. Apply for that little green home run heater.
Look what it's done for us. People still don't recognize us, but...
We're contenders now.
The American Express card. Don't steal home without it.
And now, our feature presentation.
Slow motion for me.
No.
Jesus symbolisms.
Anyway, welcome, boys and girls, to another fine and fantabulous episode of Cinema Villains. I am your hostess with the mostest, Shaggy Black. Alongside me is a Mr. Jose Taylor. Jose, how are you?
That's fine. I was waiting for you to say Jose.
Give you some kind of name?
The dude, Jobu. What
Jobu? Or fucking Kano?
Oh, I gotta be that guy, huh?
No.
I gotta be that guy.
No, I actually was fucking I was trying to just call you Jose Indian, but that'd be like horribly dated terms here, and we don't want to use that. As you guys probably seen in the title, we are covering, and take a drink if you've heard this one before, one of my favorite movies, one of my favorite baseball movies of all time.
Hey.
1989's version of Major League, starring a bunch of people I am fucking spacing out on right now because I am not looking out on my phone.
Tom Berenger?
Kim Basinger.
Basinger?
No. Obviously Charlie Sheen as the
Hey, we did our first Charlie Sheen movie.
Yeah, this is our first Charlie Sheen movie.
Go.
Yeah, man. Like in honor of baseball kicking off here soon. I know it's still spring training, but opening day is going to be April 1st. But we got other shows to do in April, which we will talk. We will talk in nauseum on the back end of this.
Oh yeah.
Or probably now. I don't know, but because we are drinking my margaritas again, and we may get fucked up. It's been a minute since we've had these, and Jose made his own little fucking copy at home, and they didn't turn out the way they thought.
Well, I made them frozen, so I just said YOLO. I'm like, okay, so if I'm making a big pot of frozen kind, I'm just gonna add a whole lot.
You can just more alcohol to it.
Yeah, and then I was lazy and I didn't get real limes. I was like, no, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna squeeze. That's a lot of squeezing.
I'm
good.
That's terrible.
Yeah, still good though.
I mean, yeah, I figured you pour amount of alcohol, anything will be fucking good.
I mean, now I want frozen. Go make frozen, Shag. Time out. We're pausing this podcast. Let's go.
Dude, hell no. I'm not your fucking bartender. You don't even tip me.
I tip you with my love, Shag.
All of this is going to an area I am fairly uncomfortable with. But yes, we're going to cover Major League. Some of you guys, if you were a sports movie person, this is probably the ones that you probably had no business watching when you were younger.
No, I realize that now. I'm like, wait a minute. I shouldn't have been watching this shit as a kid.
There is no fucking way. I thought this was like PG-13 for the longest. But then after rewatching this, I'm like, yeah, there's no way this is PG-13.
You know what it was? It was the fucking cover of the movie.
It has to be the cover.
It was like a cool baseball. Like baseball with a mohawk and some shades.
Definitely had to be the fucking cover.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, this looks cool.
Bro, it made no sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, we decided to do this because, like I said, baseball is going to be coming back up. And for the month, pretty much going into April, there's a certain movie coming out on the 31st.
Oh, yeah.
That me and Jose are dying to see.
Yes.
And that is Godzilla vs. Kong.
Yes.
And if you know us, if you've known us, you know what size we rely on, and that's hashtag Team Kong for myself.
That's terrible.
And then Team Godzilla for Jose.
That's right.
I actually love them both, but for
Oh yeah, I love them both too. But if you're gonna fight them against each other, I gotta go.
yeah, I'm going with the guy with the thumbs.
Yeah, thumbs. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Thumbs.
Not the guy with the nuclear
Godzilla
power.
got thumbs too, dude.
Hey, no, he doesn't.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
just one big ass nail. Cut it out.
He got hands, man.
He has stumps.
Weird hands.
He has stumps.
He got stumps
man.
for feet, but
No,
he got regular hands though.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Your boy's doing the job. Just know it's coming. Just know it's coming. Your boy is doing the job. Your boy is doing the job. That's all that is. We are definitely looking at with these things coming in. We will be doing a 2-part episode for that. And what I mean by 2-part is because it's a special occasion, this is a first for us. Normally the movies that we've covered are usually based around the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and the early 2000s.
Yes, that first decade of the aughts.
This one actually being the first movie that we covered in the new decade. Mm-hmm. And it's something that we'd never... Okay, I'm bullshitting. We really planned this podcast around Godzilla vs. Kong. I'm not even going to lie to you people because I don't lie. It's no reason to lie. But we definitely started this podcast with 2 things in mind. We wanted to fucking get together and fucking talk movies and to really talk about Godzilla vs. Kong when it comes out. And obviously that is coming up. That is a big day for us. We got some things happening. Hopefully we can get them out to you guys as quick as possible. One of which is we are currently in works with a friend of the show, Average Joe Art. He is working on a movie poster, a fight poster, if you will, for this show, and we had intended to give out a few of them. Yeah, maybe. Okay, I said a few, and by few I mean handful, and by handful I mean about 5 of y'all. Yeah. More details will be there down as once the product is done. But once it's done, we will have it for you guys, and we can't wait to show this off and share this with you, and share this with the masses. It is going to be. I have had art done by Joe before. His art is fantastic. If you guys need to commission, if his commissions are open, please look him up on Average Joe Art on Twitter or Average Joe Art on Instagram. Man is money. He is money, money, money. He is worth every penny that you will spend. But we intend to cover both. Now, we say both, and you're like, well, Shag, wait, there's only one movie. How can there be no, sir? There's another fucking... Actually, technically, there's 3, but... Yeah. We will be covering next week, or next episode, will be us covering King Kong versus Godzilla.
Yes, the original.
The original joint. We're gonna try and so like I said, you said there was 3. Thank you for calling me out on my bullshit, but no, there is 3 because there's 2 versions of Godzilla versus Kong. We're gonna try and cover both of them. Yes. And then obviously after that, the week after the episode will be our Godzilla versus Kong 2021 movie that we're going to be covering. Yes. That is going to be I'm just going to come out and say it now. That's probably going to be a long show. So maybe. Yeah, we'll see. It's definitely going to be a long show because there's a lot of things that we're not saying now that we may have a surprise for. And then, like, obviously, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of history with that movie. And we're going to be talking about it. So that's... Just be prepared. Those are guaranteed going to be our next 2 shows after this one. This one, as a matter of fact, Jose, I wanted to bring something up to you. I wanted to actually talk to you about this on the show. This is kind of a little bit of house cleaning. House cleaning. I thought about it especially after like we started doing a couple of, especially after Double Dragon, that I thought about it, and it's probably going to come and bite us in the ass later. Yeah, but I thought like I said before, we started this show based on our love of horror movies.
See,
but we love movies. Period.
But we love movie. Period.
Yeah, good, bad, so good it's bad.
Yeah,
or so bad it's good.
That's right.
Type of shit that we love, and I wanted to ask you this.
Okay.
We try to stay in our ways of staying in our certain eras,
right.
like time where we grew up, times when we actually just like were watching movies. I wanted to say, and I wanted to ask you, do you remember the last time you went to Blockbuster? Your last days in Blockbuster?
Oof.
There's a reason why I'm asking you this.
Do I remember my last time I went to Blockbuster? Holy shit. No, but I do remember I bought Iron Man on Blu-ray at Blockbuster. So I'm going to say that was my last time I went to Blockbuster.
Yeah, my last time going to Blockbuster, I probably bought a bunch of movies.
Yeah.
I still have the Blockbuster cases over there.
Yeah.
And I know they're Blockbuster cases because when you go reach for those DVDs, they're just like, these are old fucking Blockbuster. Yeah. So I wanted to present this to you. I wanted to ask you, let our audience listen. I think we should raise the time dates. Jesus Christ, the margaritas
the cutoff,
are hitting.
Yeah.
Yes, I think we should raise the cutoff to the year that all of the corporate stores of Blockbuster was closed, and that was 2014.
Okay. I am 100% down.
That's what I thought.
Because what did I yell at the other day? I was like, Shaggy, let's fucking do I Saw the Devil. And you were like, when did that movie come out, Jose? And I was like, 2011. Fuck me.
Yeah,
I was like,
exactly.
God damn it.
I thought of it, and the reason why I thought of this is because I was like, man, talking about Leprechaun, it started with Double Dragon because Double Dragon was a movie I rented from Blockbuster.
Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm.
And then Leprechaun, we talked about Hollywood Video and Blockbuster, and I'm like, man, I would go rent these movies and I would come home and watch them. Just like every time, like you would listen to this podcast and think it was like your Blockbuster night. What movie are we watching?
Right.
Or that's how we treat it. I said the same shit, and I was thinking this, and I was just like, there's a lot of movies. Like, we don't have to do the entire 2010s.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Because, like, everything was, like, streaming and digital or Netflix.
Right.
And, like, yeah, but I didn't do Netflix a lot. I had Netflix, and I think I was just renting fucking Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, okay.
Like the watch the seasons and shit. Because I guess we didn't have cable, or we did have cable, and I just didn't I wanted to catch up on the shows. Don't judge me for that TV show, by the way. I didn't. It's fine. It's fine. I was interested, and now I'm not. Leave me alone. But I didn't fuck with Netflix like I did.
Yeah, because I thought it was weird. I was like, why do I gotta wait for a movie to get mailed to me?
Yeah, and then
I can
Redbox.
just go to the goddamn Blockbuster that's right there.
Exactly, man. So like, I think we should increase it to the year 2014.
I'm down. Yeah, let's go.
Thank you for that. And I figured that you would be, and I appreciate you and our collaboration. So, ladies and gentlemen, from here on out, this is a Cinema Villains Decree. We will be covering movies in the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, up until 2014.
There we go.
Is pay our respects to Blockbuster. Now some of you smart motherfuckers out there might sit there and say, "Well, Shaggy, there's a Blockbuster still open."
Shut up.
And I say that's great, but there's only one Blockbuster still open, and it's not a corporate fucking Blockbuster.
Yeah, there you go.
So, yeah. Anyway, that's kind of how I feel about that. That's a little bit of the house cleaning. Just notice. For the next two, after this episode, we are going to be doing King Kong versus Godzilla, which is part 1.
Yes.
Part 2 will be Godzilla versus Kong. We'll be happy to bring that to you. There's going to be a bunch of little tidbits that we might throw in. I am going to tell you this now. pay attention to next week's episode. You might learn something.
That's right.
But I mean, learn something. You could get some shit for free.
Hey.
So just be on the lookout.
There you go.
All right. So, Jose,
I like
Major
how we
League.
said from like 1970s. What if we want to watch like a movie from the 40s, bro?
What movie will we be watching from the 40s, though? Like, I had thought about
Like
that.
the old Universal monsters.
I mean, we could.
I'm just saying.
Like, we could.
I'm just busting your balls at this one.
I figured, but like, even then, I was like, what fucking movie are we watching from the fucking 40s? Like,
we're
seriously.
watching The Cabinet of Dr. Calamari. Or Calamari? That's a fish, right? That's octopus. Calamari. Caligari.
Calamari is squid, by the way.
That shit, too. Same thing. They got a bunch of arms.
Jesus Christ.
I only say that because that's regarded as the first horror movie ever.
I mean, granted, we say 70s, 80s, and all that shit.
Yeah.
We put timestamps on things, but it's like the time of
What if I want to
movies.
watch Nosferatu, bro?
We could watch Nosferatu like some fucking, like some goddamn pretentious assholes.
Oh, can we like be super hipster that day? Can we wear our like weird hipster clothes?
I have a whole closet full of hipster shit, so I'd be more than happy to do
Fuck
this.
yeah, I'll fucking handlebar my mustache that day.
You
We'll be
should.
good to go.
You should.
We'll be set.
Yeah, I definitely will
On
fucking...
that day, we'll find the finest IPAs or perhaps Blue Ribbon. Either
It'd be
or.
PBR.
Okay.
Piss brewed right.
Nah, fuck.
Oh. Man,
That's terrible.
funny.
Oh my
Nah,
god,
that's-
I can't get that out of my head now.
No,
Oh,
I
thanks.
fucking called it like PBR, piss brewed right.
I still haven't had
for
one of those,
years.
so I don't know if anyone's gonna pull my
It's
card.
not bad.
It's an okay cheap.
It's
beer.
okay. It's okay. Like, I still pick Rolling Rock over PBR, but
Right.
it's okay. I mean,
You don't me, my homeboy. Shout out to you, Ro, you punk ass bitch. Since you say I never give you a shout out, but anyway, I don't remember we were looking at like a tall boy one time. Like, bro, that tall boy was only like a buck. It
was
might
such a
not.
clutch.
It might not end well. I'm just saying. It's only $1.
to be fair, man, like, I'd buy, dude, there was days I'd buy a 4-pack. Like, I'd be fucking broke,
Yeah.
right? Like, just like, I have negative in my bank account, but I have, like, actual cash to go buy beer. Like, I knew my priorities.
Exactly. Right there you go.
I knew my priorities, but I couldn't get my fucking IPAs like I wanted to.
Yeah.
So I'd be hurting. I'd be like, yo, it's either this Rolling Rock, which would be obviously my quicker one I go to,
Yeah.
or it'd be a 4-pack of fucking PBR.
Right.
And that's only if the store I was at did not sell Rolling Rock. Or at the time I was actually working for Budweiser and no one was buying Rolling Rock.
Oh,
and no
hell.
bitches were old ass versions of Rolling Rock.
Yeah.
But people were buying PBR, so I went for the fresher PBR.
There you go.
Like
I mean, how are you broke working at Budweiser? I know they make money.
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is not those days. And
Oh,
if anything, I was bringing home fucking cases of beer.
Oh, okay,
like
bet.
we would not. Shout out to my man Luther. We would
Yeah.
never run out of fucking beer.
There you go.
Like in that house, like we'd go without food, but still have beer in that house. We were set. Right?
That was y'all's hurricane prep shit. I mean,
Oh yeah,
you
that
tell me,
definitely was. Like that definitely
Yeah.
that's boy, never ran out of beer. That was one thing even in this house. Won't run out of beer. Granted, this beer now in the house is old, but still
Yeah.
you ain't it's still there.
Right.
You can drink it. It's beer.
Exactly.
It's fucking there. But we just didn't have any money, but I wanted to get some beer. And it was definitely, I would go for that PBR.
Right.
And then, actually, shouts out to Sunray Cinema, which one day I hope I bring Jose with me to Florida and we do a fucking Cinema Villains thing in Florida
Hell yeah, some villains in Florida.
with Sunray Cinema.
Fuck, that'd be dope.
That would be. That's one of my goals. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Nice.
But here's the funny. So when I used to go to Sunray Cinema to see a movie,
Yeah.
I would get I'd get a popcorn because because pro tip, if you go to Yelp and you at the time in the before times,
Yeah.
if you go to Yelp and you say, "Hey, I'm visiting this place," they give you free large popcorn.
Oh, nice.
So I got that. I got a fucking so my ex told me about that shit. That was a fucking pro tip. Out of everything I fucking learned from her, that was like the fucking greatest shit. But shouts out to Dominique for that. I would get that large popcorn. I'd fucking get a big time nachos, which is just pretty much nachos with the works.
Right.
No meat, just like olives, onions,
right. Just,
cheese,
everything.
the fucking works, the works, jalapenos, all that good shit. And originally I would get a fucking Rolling Rock, but they didn't. But they stopped selling Rolling Rock because obviously nobody but my ass was buying it.
Right.
So they just fucking switched it out. I just fucking had to switch it out for PBR. I get that. That would be my combo for the movies, and I'd sit there and I'd eat my popcorn, wait for the fucking have my Rolling Rock or my PBR, wait for the fucking wait for my fucking nachos. Nachos would be brought out, and I would go as soon as the movie started. Nachos would be consumed. I would not touch those nachos until like the fucking movie started.
Right, exactly. Okay.
Like at all. That was
I
my
understand
thing.
that. Yeah.
That's how I started drinking PBR more, and this is now like we're supposed to talk movies.
Now we're talking about welcome to Beer Cast.
We're definitely talking about
welcome
beer.
to Beer Villains.
Beer villains, man. Top 5 beers. Go.
Villainous Brew. Fuck it. That's our side project, dog.
Yes, dog. Villainous Brew.
Oh, my fucking God. We fucked up.
Yeah, we did.
should have been a Beer Cast.
We really should.
You know what, guys? We're ending the cast right now. Join us next week if you want to hear nothing but beer talk.
Yo, because I definitely fucking... Yo, with the fucking knowledge I have of that shit, Jesus. Yeah, we could have did that, man.
Yeah.
I wonder how that would have went.
Right? Because no one... Are there beer... Obviously, there are beer podcasts.
Yeah, no, there is.
Yeah, so... But
how would that even go? Like,
right?
what would you do?
Like... Oh, we'd have to have a YouTube page. It wouldn't work.
Yeah,
we'd have to have
we'd have to have the video. Twitch or YouTube, so you can see our ugly mugs.
Speak for yourself, Shag.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
Thank you.
Jose, you're very handsome.
Thank you, man. I know.
Me, I'm fucked. I don't even look at me, man.
You're all right. You have a Hollywood-looking face.
Yeah.
That
face for radio?
That face being Malcolm Jamal Warner. But
fuck you, bro. Holy shit. Fuck you, bro. Holy shit. You have never brought that up.
I've been waiting to dunk that on you, bro, and it finally presented itself, and I was not going to miss the chance.
How long have you been holding on to that?
The fucking what? This is episode 25. There you go.
Jesus.
I've been in Texas. I Googled Malcolm Jamal Warner villain roles, and I didn't find shit. I was like, oh, this is what we're fucking doing.
Dog. No, he's been like a piece of shit boyfriend for like villain roles in like TV shows, not movies.
Not movies. That's the thing, yeah.
So, like, we don't do fucking TV shows yet.
No.
But... Fuck you, man.
I set that up. So you're like, you have a Hollywood-looking face. Shag's all blushing like, oh, thanks, Jose. Yeah.
This motherfucker kicked me down, y'all. He fucking boost me up and then say, shut that shit up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fucking Shaggy Huxtable having ass. Fuck you, man.
That was a deep cut.
That was. Wow, we should probably talk about this
let's talk about the movie. Let's talk about Major League. It's time.
Right. So, yeah. And, okay, so what we started doing here is we actually started picking movies.
Yes.
Only because it's fair. Now, if it's something we both agree on or it's some, like, special occasion, we do it. But typically it was, like, my turn or Jose's turn and yada yada. Mm-hmm. It's only because we got lazy and we got tired of fucking trying to figure out what are we
going to watch? What are we going to watch? You want to watch this?
Like, nah, it's my fucking pick. Let me fucking pick something.
Yeah, well, like, fuck it, yeah.
Yeah, like, so if you see something on here that you've never fucking heard of, blame one of us because that's probably going to be our pick, and like it's going to be Jose probably knows what, and it's definitely going to be Jose's fault for off rip because he has no.
When you get into horrible fucking movies, then you know it was Jose.
Exactly.
When I'm ready to unleash
this motherfucker's knowledge of like stupid shit, like when it comes to movies, is like vast, and I am not prepared. Because there's going to be one day where we've covered almost every little thing that is popular, and he's going to make us fucking watch
well, we got to do the deep cut. Yeah, now it's time, guys.
Now it's time.
Now it's time to see who's really our fans.
Exactly.
Oh, boy.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But it was my choice, and I chose Major League. Like I said earlier in the show, but like, and it's kind of like before we started rambling, I chose Major League because it's a really good baseball movie, for one. Baseball is actually starting April 1st, but we got other shows to do, so we're not going to be able to fucking cover that. And I just said, fuck it. Like, this is gonna be our baseball. This is gonna be a start for baseball. Let's fucking do it.
Yeah, I was like, that's freaking perfect, dude. I never thought of that, but let's go. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, I know you were worried about me and my shoulder.
Oh, like, okay.
Like,
what you doing?
like, what are you doing, buddy? Like, it's fine up until I fucking keel over on the floor. Then it's not fine.
Then I'll be like, guys, Shag's on the ground crying. I guess I gotta end the show somehow.
Ambulance.
I guess I gotta call the ambulance.
Nah.
But before I do, here's the villain's. No, I'm joking. Here's the villain's review, real quick. No.
No, I chose Major League because, like I said, it's baseball season.
Yeah.
It's coming around. It's perfect to play, and also we just needed kind of like some filler shit. Not even gonna lie, like my friend of the show, and actually not friend of the show, actually he's a friend of mine and listener of the show. My man Brian actually proposed that we do Fifth Element.
Hey.
Which I definitely wanted to do Fifth Element.
Oh yeah, we'll
but
do Fifth Element.
Felt like I needed more time to do Fifth Element because we were recording.
Yeah.
Like the following day, and I was like, dude, if I'd have told him we were doing Fifth Element like Monday, we'd have been fine.
I'd have been fine. I just started looking up my facts.
Because if I'd have told him, but telling you that we're fucking doing Fifth Element on Monday is different than saying, hey, we're watching Fifth Element on the fucking day that we're recording.
I'd be like, oh shit. I'd have been like, well.
Yeah, nah, that movie kind of deserves a little bit more respect. So therefore, I'm not saying that Major League doesn't.
Right, exactly. We're not shitting on Major League. No,
but in Major League, it doesn't have a lot of intricate details.
Right, and it's not like
as Fifth Element has.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of people may not fucking be in the Major League as much as they would be in the Fifth Element, and I want to fucking
exactly.
do that.
Like I'm sure there's people cussing us out right now. Like, God damn it, Fifth Element, really?
Like we could have Fifth Element. Why the fuck are you doing this bullshit? Hey, first off, Major League ain't no bullshit.
Right? No,
you fucking educate yourself.
Like even me, like I said, I was watching this as a kid, and I don't care for baseball, and I love this movie. So yeah, it's like.
And I'm a baseball fan.
Yeah, you're a big baseball fan.
Mm-hmm. Huge.
Yeah.
Huge. To the point. There's a couple things that is trivia, but not for the movie trivia. Because I know, Jose, you don't follow baseball.
No, I'm not. No.
You follow sports news?
Yeah. Like once postseason starts, I'm all into it. I'll start watching everything.
Yeah, like you're the typical sportsman.
Yeah, exactly,
you're the typical sportsman, but you have your allegiances.
Yeah.
You're more of a football guy. I know that.
Right. Yes. Mm-hmm.
And then that's actually the only sport I don't think.
Pretty much. Yeah. Because every once in a while I'll get into basketball. But
you're in Texas. You were born and bred in Texas.
Yeah. So there you go.
So it's all football, which I understand. Mm-hmm. Cowboys, Longhorns.
Yeah. So I know pain.
Yes.
So I know pain.
Trust me, brother. I've been.
You know why? Because the year I got into baseball, the Rangers made the World Series,
and they fucking lost.
And it was the fucking when old boy missed a goddamn pop up. It would have fucking won the game. Rose cussing me out now. He's like, because I can't remember the fucker's name, and I know my boy's cussing me out. He's like, it was this guy, you asshole. But fuck, and I was like, no, I don't need to be at. I don't know. I don't need more pain to be at it. I'm good. I'm done.
And the
I'm
Rangers,
done with it.
Rangers have a fucking clean ass uniform set, but they are fucking garbage.
Damn.
But no, there's a lot of shit. Like I am a Red Sox fan.
Yeah.
I love my baseball, but also like when it comes down to that, like it's a lot of shit that I saw in this. It's going back when I see these movies, like I see Mighty Ducks and I see fucking shit like Major League. I love this sport so much that I look for. It's harder to do shit in baseball.
Mm-hmm.
It's harder to do shit like wrong in baseball than it is in like hockey, which I'll bring up later. Because God, y'all know y'all are getting a fucking Mighty Ducks fucking villains review. It's coming.
There you go.
Bet your fucking ass, because it is fucking coming back on Disney Plus. I believe probably after a week after this fucking thing post. But it's coming, and trust and believe. Yeah. Once we clear all this Godzilla shit up, when it's my turn, that's exactly what we're fucking doing. But seriously. Yeah, it's just like watching this movie it was crazy because watching this movie as a kid, I grown to hate the fucking owner who is the villain of this show. It is the actress. Whoops, that is the wrong fucking place I need to be in. It is Rachel Phelps, who is the protagonist in the movie, and who plays Rachel Phelps.
Antagonist?
The antagonist, sorry.
Yeah.
Actually, she might. Actually, low key, she might
okay.
be if you think about it.
Yeah.
But no. But it's Margaret Whitten who plays Rachel Phelps in this movie. When I grew up, fucking hated her, obviously, because it's like, why would you take the Indians away from Cleveland? And now looking at it, I'm like, okay, no, she definitely has a point.
Yeah.
Business wise, she definitely has a point. That makes all the fucking sense. This movie is the movie Major League is a bunch. It's pretty much about the Cleveland Indians, which, like I said, there is some trivia here. Now, Jose, I know you don't follow baseball, but I know you follow news.
Right.
You already know that about the Washington football team.
Yes.
Changed their name from the Redskins. Did you also know that Cleveland's doing the same thing?
Yes. Yeah, I heard about that.
Okay. So they're, as of 2021, they're still the Cleveland Indians. But after this season, when we're going to next season, like 2022,
Right.
they're going to be changed.
Oh, okay.
They're going to have a new name. They're going to be They're going to be. I'm not going to say they're going to be Cleveland baseball team. A lot of people think they're going to be the Cleveland Spiders. Which
What?
They have there's a history.
Oh, okay.
There's a history there, and the logo looks actually fucking.
I was about to say
sick.
no. That's actually kind of cool because you don't
The
see
logo-
spiders like
the
nothing.
So the logo, if you go Google that shit,
Yeah.
if y'all take time to go Google that, Google Cleveland Spiders. If you care anything about sports or this movie in particular, that's probably what it's gonna be. What people are thinking, and I don't think it will be, but like, if it does, that fucking logo that they had before is fucking dope.
Right. Okay.
It's like the C is the little spider butt.
Okay.
And then you have the spider legs and shit.
Yeah.
Like this Cleveland C is like the spider. It's pretty fucking cool.
Right. I'm about to say it's time. Let me look this shit.
Yeah, go look that shit up while I fucking talk and ramble a little bit. Yeah, it's a lot. So watching this movie growing up, I didn't really get into this movie until later because I actually played baseball growing up as a kid and I fucking loved it. Loved every fucking minute of it. Baseball is the reason why I'm wearing glasses, and it's not because I got hit with a ball or anything. It's just that I couldn't fucking hit the ball.
Yeah.
I was actually kind of like fucking.
Are you talking about this?
Yes.
Okay, that's pretty dope.
Charlie.
That's kind of live. No,
I was kind of like Charlie Sheen's character in this movie.
Yeah.
Which is another fucking thing. I was kind of like Charlie Sheen's character in this movie. I couldn't fucking see. Baseball taught me how to fucking see, because I would get up to bat, a strikeout.
Yeah.
Couldn't hit for shit. Right? My coach fucking tells my mom about it, and she's kind of freaking out and shit. She's kind of crying.
Yeah.
She takes me to the doctor. Because my coach is asking her, he's like, is there anything wrong with him? Thinking upstairs. And she's like, okay, so no. They took me to the doctor, and the doctor fucking, I remember this vividly. I was in the doctor's office. They had my blind ass fucking look at letters on the wall, and I could not fucking tell what there was. The doctor looked at my mom, was like, "He just needs glasses." Sure as shit, I get glasses. I go from batting damn near bottom of the order, and by order I mean batting order, to fourth. I was cleanup.
Oh, okay.
Hitting home runs and shit, everything. I fucking rose up.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I owe the fact that I could not see and finding out I could not see to baseball. So obviously this movie, not just this movie, but baseball as a whole fucking means a lot to me.
Okay, cool.
But watching this movie, I didn't start watching this movie till I was a teenager. I have my favorite baseball movies. This didn't come until later.
Okay.
Sandlot was Sandlot was number one.
Yeah.
Sandlot, I always forget. I want to be professional here and fucking bring up the actual proper movies.
Right.
A League of Their Own was another favorite.
A League of Their Own was dope. Yeah, that's
A League of Their Own was another one of my favorite baseball movies. I am fucking forgetting the actual baseball movies, but there's the one where old boy's a Cub, and the other guy's who owns the Twins. I am going to give me a second. I'm actually
baseball movies.
I'm actually looking up these movies now in the from the 90s, because I can't remember their names. I can't remember their names. Like, that's the problem.
Yeah,
Okay,
no
yeah.
problem.
Actually, here we go. Rookie of the Year.
Yes, I remember that one. Yes.
And Little Big League. Little Big League, you may
I
not
don't
know.
think
So
so.
here's the funny thing about Little Big League. You may not know the name,
Okay.
but if you saw it, you would know the movie.
Okay.
Because this is where a kid gets inherited the Twins baseball team, and he's the GM.
Okay.
And I believe one of the things, pitcher's got a big butt, is one of the things.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Because he wasn't a player, but he was like the GM of the team.
Right.
And like he was like, yo, I got all this other shit I got to do. Actually, I think Rookie of the Year is the fucking one was like pitchers got.
I think that one's it, but I'm about to say yeah.
I want to say that, and because I think old boy was on base when he had that, but no, Rookie. Motherfuckers who say they hadn't seen. People seen Rookie of the Year, but I swear to God, people seen Little Big League.
Okay.
Because that dude owns the Twins.
Yeah.
Like he had his set of friends that he was like, yo, I'm gonna travel with these guys, and yeah, no, it's one of those ones. These are movies that I fucking like grew up with. I actually got into Major League. I got Major League 2 was the one I got into first. Okay. And then Major League 1 came later.
Right.
But like I still had my favorite fucking baseball movies. I do remember Kid in King Arthur's Court.
Because it had that kid?
Yeah.
That same kid?
Yeah.
Is the same kid from Angels in the Outfield too?
Yeah, Angels in the Outfield was another fucking loved.
Gary Busey. Was Gary Busey
Gary
in that?
Busey was in that movie.
Okay, yeah, okay.
He was the fucking...
He was the pitcher, right?
Was he? No. Was he the pitcher or was he the fucking...
pitcher.
He might have been the pitcher.
Because wasn't he the pitcher that his shoulder was fucked, but then he saw old boy...
Because Danny Glover...
That's right. Oh my God, Danny Glover is in it. That's right.
Danny Glover was the fucking manager, not Jim.
Okay, yes.
I apologize. Danny Glover...
That's right.
Danny Glover was the manager. And Gary Busey was like the pitcher. And I think
Christopher
he was
Lloyd was his angel, like his main angel.
Yeah, Christopher Lloyd. But I think Gary Busey's character was supposed to die or some shit.
I can't remember. Yeah.
No, yeah, I think he was.
Okay.
I think he was because like they were like, yo, like somebody is going to, like we're their angels, but we're literally supposed to, like he's not gonna make it.
Yeah.
Like they were kind of like littering from that. Like they were kind of telling him that.
Yeah.
And of course I remember that fucking movie because it was like, yo, like his it's fucked up because that kid wanted to say like his dad, his actual fucking dad said, hey, telling him, hey man, I'll take you in and I'll adopt you if the Angels win the pennant.
Yeah. He's like, well, that shit's not going to happen.
That shit's not going to happen. And the fucking Angels win the pennant. He's like, fuck, I'm still not taking you.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. Danny Glover fucking ends up, like, adopting
that's
him.
Right.
Him and the fucking black kid. Which is, like, not Major League.
No, exactly. I know, right? We're naming all these baseball movies.
We're naming all the other fucking baseball movies. I'm surprised we hadn't fucking gone to Sandlot.
Right.
But, like, I fucking loved Major League as I got older.
Yeah.
As I started getting running through it. First off, this wasn't my first Wesley Snipes movie, but this is young Wesley Snipes.
Yes. No, exactly.
And people don't forget. People, when they hear about Major League, they automatically think of Willie Mays Hayes, which is fucking Wesley Snipes.
Yeah.
Up until part 2.
Right.
That's because he realized his worth.
Right. He's like, I'm out. See y'all later.
Hey, you motherfuckers can't pay me. I'm out.
Right. Have fun, Omar Epps.
Yep. This movie, did I rent for Blockbuster? I think I did.
Yeah, I know.
I think I did. I rented from Blockbuster and I watched it, and but I know I watched 2 on TV, and I kept passing this one had dope ass fucking art, VHS art, because it was the baseball
with the shades,
with the fucking shades and the mohawk.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And like to look like Charlie Sheen's character.
Yeah.
Rick Vaughn, and but it was fun, man.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know, so I think my like deliberate kind of like getting into this movie was watching it on TBS, but it didn't curse as much.
Right, exactly.
Like it didn't curse as much. Now, granted, now watching this, now I probably realized that's probably why I thought it was PG-13.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was PG-13, and then I fuck around and just like realize like, wow, there's a lot of cursing in this.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, like there isn't any raunchy, crazy shit going on, but it's like every other word's like "fuck you" or like
Suck my dick or something like that.
or like shit or like just
Yeah.
cursing. Like I was like, man, 8-year-old Shag should not be watching this,
Right? Yeah, I was surprised too. I was like, damn, but oh well.
Yeah, because you said the same shit. You were
Yeah.
like, how did y'all let me watch this?
Well, then again, they were letting me watch slasher movies, so they were like, fuck. Like I said, the real rules, the weird rules my folks had, like just don't watch people fuck and don't look at titties when they come out.
They were really trying to protect you from sex.
That's all it was. They
wanted
motherfuckers are getting sliced in half. Oh, that's cool, but don't.
Nah, that's cool. That's not real, but
Yeah.
sex is real.
Yeah, don't
Sex
look
is
at that
bad.
shit. That's bad. Like okay,
I'm like, all right, shit, I guess. But yeah, it's this movie. When it comes to baseball, and I played baseball, I played left field. I used to play left field and out. I pretty much played anywhere in the outfield, but I wasn't fast enough to play center field.
okay,
You had to be fucking fast
Right, yeah.
to play center field. I played left field and right field, majority in left, and I played second base. Fucking loved second base. To this day, whenever I'm playing any baseball video games, if I created my character, I'm playing second base. I can play left field,
Yeah.
but I always play fucking second base. Always.
all right.
It's fucking fun.
Man,
But
all
like this movie I appreciated when I was older.
Yeah,
Very much appreciated. And now watching this back when we're doing the show.
right. In the golden year of 2021.
Exactly. And understanding how baseball works,
Yeah.
I think I changed my perspective on how bad she is, how Mrs. Phelps is.
Yeah.
Because while she is the villain and I've grown to hate her like as a kid and kind of when I saw the movie,
Yeah.
now I'm kind of like, no, I fucking kind of understand what she's doing.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks for the city of like Cleveland, but I really understand what she's fucking doing.
Right.
She's like, she knows by the rules. She played by the rules. And normal. It's like, and like, what was your experience with this movie before we jump in?
Shit, dude, I know I watched it as a kid because I always remember the VHS art, and I remember
Some of the best fucking art.
Yeah, and the ending. I remember Wow Thing, doo doo, all that shit. But this is a movie. Well, only the ending is tattooed in my brain.
Dude, I know we were watching this,
Yeah,
and we were trying to remember what we remembered.
yeah,
I remember the fucking pitch
right,
and the fucking sock to the jaw.
right, exactly.
That's all I fucking remember.
And then I was like, wait, doesn't he bunt? Wait, he bunts, right? Like, yeah. And then, like, yeah, before we get into
Before we get into, like,
Yeah.
I couldn't fucking remember it.
Yeah. But this is one of those movies where I don't remember a lot of it. I just remember the people who were in it. And I remember the ending. Like, I remember the final game. Like, and then, yeah. So, like, going through this, it was like, oh, man, I kind of don't remember this movie until we got to the end. Like, oh, no, I remember.
I remembered. I definitely remember this movie.
Because it's been a minute.
Some parts
yeah.
I didn't. I'm not gonna lie to you. Other parts.
And it's one of those things I think I do remember part 2 a little more.
Yeah, I definitely remember part 2
Because every time this movie would pop up, I'd be like, fuck, I forget Wesley Snipes is in this movie.
Yeah, no,
'Cause
I
he's not in
definitely
part 2.
No,
yeah.
he's not in part 2. I think
Yeah.
I know. My biggest thing is I hate fucking doing it. Is like when I see 2 movies and they have sequels.
Yeah.
Like, well, I see a movie and it has a sequel, confusing the sequel to the original.
Yeah.
Like you don't do that with all the movies. Oh shit. Like
Exactly.
you don't do that shit with all the movies. You do that shit with like all of the you do that shit with all of like the movies that you're originally seeing, and then that's it. But yeah, but once again, like this movie did. I mean, it was one of those movies I didn't really see in my childhood.
Right.
Like out of all the baseball movies I offered,
Yeah.
I talked about. Well, not even talked about. I mentioned earlier.
Mm-hmm.
But this one I fucking still love. It's still really good.
Yeah.
And so many fucking actors and actors. Well, actors. It's
Yeah.
actresses in this, but it's
Yeah.
actors. That's in this, and it's kind of like, yo, they went on and done bigger things.
Yeah.
Or drugs, but
God
but it's like they've done bigger shit, and it's dope to fucking see. And you said you were saying that you didn't You didn't see this movie. You remember the second one a lot more.
I think I remember the second one a lot more, but yeah, I know I've seen this. It's like it's one of those things.
Yeah, you've definitely seen this. Like this has been on TV before.
Absolutely.
Like I know and I've had even when I had cable, I know like in MLB like during the off season or shit, they would play this movie.
Right.
Like no problem. But let's go ahead and let's start fucking covering the shit. So, oh wow. Okay, so Villains Wiki is pretty much where I would go to get your tail of the tape. Right. However, because of this because of this particular character, there isn't a detailed tail of the tape.
Right.
However, of course, reading the website, Rachel Phelps is the main antagonist of the comedy movie Major League, and this movie is a comedy and it's funny as hell.
Yeah.
She was portrayed by the late Margaret Whitten. I did not. This is a rest in peace to her.
Okay.
And this is also I feel better because I didn't kill her myself.
Okay, good.
But
she's actually dead. Good. No,
yes.
I'm joking, but still. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we ain't fucking. We're not sickos around here, but damn. Like one of the things that so the best way I can explain Rachel Phelps is she inherits the team.
Yes.
From her late husband. Mm-hmm. It's kind of one of those things like an old man gets with a younger woman.
Right.
And the younger woman kind of inherits everything. That's kind of one of those things. She inherits that baseball team. She wants to get that. She wants to move this fucking team out from Cleveland to Miami.
Yep.
Which is fine. Makes sense.
Yeah.
But this also movie was 1989. And I don't think the Marlins were in the league yet.
No. I was wondering, wait, so who was in Miami? No one? I guess no one.
Nah, they weren't. They would have been the Florida Marlins, but they didn't join until I want to say. I'm actually doing fucking research here. I actually want to say the Florida Marlins did not become more the Miami Marlins now. That they didn't come until later. I think 1990.
Okay.
Was when they started. I gotta double check because I'm not trying to be wrong.
Shag, being wrong, never.
Wrong on sports.
Okay.
I can be wrong anywhere else. But wrong on sports, I refuse. 1990. Oh, no. Yeah, 1993.
Okay, there you go.
So, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, 1993 is when the franchise began in 1993. Okay, but yeah, just Rachel Phelps was she's and it's funny. This movie started to give us some ideas about. First off, this movie's dated as fuck.
Oh yes,
it is dated as hell. First off, to the point to where, I was mentioned before, the Cleveland Indians. They're not even called the Cleveland. They won't be after 2021. They will not be called the Cleveland Indians anymore. They're removing that. Somewhat beloved yet racist ass logo.
Yeah.
Off of their shit. They've already removed Chief Wahoo. And if you don't know who Chief Wahoo is, Google it.
Right.
And you can find out who he is. If you know what Chief Wahoo is, you have seen the last of him about 2-3 years ago. After they were in the World Series.
Yeah.
And after that they just said, no, fuck it. You're not gonna see that character anymore.
Right.
Because it's blatantly racist.
Yeah.
So, it's just red-faced Indian. It's fucking horrible.
Right, it's
It's big racist.
Yeah.
Big, fucking racist as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And just seeing it, fuck, man. And watching this movie, we watched this movie again, and we're like, God damn. This movie is funny, but it's still dated as fuck,
yeah,
man.
you're just oof, you can't get away with that today.
Ooh, it's so bad.
Yeah.
But Rachel Phelps is the owner of the team, and even the beginning of the movie was just,
Yeah.
I'm going to get into it. Just know that Rachel just wanted to move the team from Cleveland to Miami, from Cleveland to Miami, and she was willing to sabotage the team to that point.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and give these people the good old synopsis
for Major League 1989. The new owner of the Cleveland Indians puts together a purposefully horrible team so they'll lose and she can move the team. But when the plot is uncovered, they start winning just to spite her. There we go. Thanks, Imdb.
No, that's kind of funny that you said, like, when the plot is uncovered.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, plot? The movie or the plan?
Yes.
Like, you know.
Yeah, no,
stuff
but
like
yes,
that.
the plan.
Major League is a sports comedy movie starring as follows: Charlie Sheen as Ricky Wild Thing. Oh shit, I forgot Ricky. Rick Vaughn.
Rick Vaughn. Yeah, Rick Vaughn.
Rick Vaun. Corbin Burnson is Roger Dorn. Tom Berenger is Jake Taylor. Dennis, Mr. Allstate Man. Haysbert is Pedro Serrano. The lovely Bob Udicker as Harry Doyle. And this man is still calling fucking baseball games for the Milwaukee Brewers.
Hey, well, there you
That's
go.
that's been his team
Okay.
since 1971.
Oh, wow.
This dude has been calling fucking ball games since then, and like, if you think it's kind of like that,
Okay.
but cleaned up a little bit.
Okay.
So
He just got to go all out. He just got to let loose for this movie, huh?
yeah, he got to let loose, but it's kind of like he was the same character that he played in this movie is kind of the character he played, only the character he is in real life. Problem is, he's not cursing.
Right. Exactly.
Like that.
Yeah.
But he's definitely animated as like that. The late Margaret Whitten as Rachel Phelps. Wesley Snipes is Willie Mays Hayes. Renee Russo is Lynn.
Renee Russo, goddammit. No,
Renee Russo. Thank you, man. I knew I was that's why I said it
Yeah.
twice. I was like, no, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
I fucking said it twice. Renee Russo.
Thor's mom, dog. Come on. No.
Dude, I know. I fucked up. I'm so sorry.
It's cool. No, I'm fucking with you.
No,
I'm just busting your balls.
You still have every right, because I said it like when I was saying it, I was like, no, this shit does not sound right. Renee Russo as Lynn, James Gammon is Skipper Lou Brown, Steve Yeager is Temple, Chelsea Ross is Eddie Harris, and Charles Cypress is Charlie Donovan, and then we don't need to know the rest, except for Neil Flynn, a.k.a. the janitor from fucking Scrubs, who is in this movie. And that's probably the only time I'll fucking be naming him.
Right.
But his face is all throughout this bitch.
Right, there you go.
Okay. So pretty much, this movie starts out with just an overcast of Cleveland.
Yeah.
With oh no, who sings the songs?
Oh, you got a friend, Randy Newman.
Thank you. With when you know you're getting fucking Randy Newman to fucking do a show for you, like do songs for you,
Yeah.
you know the movie is gonna be great,
Right, exactly.
or at least good.
At best. So,
At best, like it's not gonna be bad at all.
Right,
it's gonna be
exactly.
good or great. It's just you're gonna have those levels of scale. This gives you an oversight of Cleveland. You get the Cleveland newspapers. Obviously, Cleveland baseball team is fucking trash. When we're introduced to Miss Rachel Phelps, who is the new owner of the Cleveland Indians, who is also known as a showgirl. And when I tell you that this movie is dated, oh man, this movie is dated.
Yeah.
Like a woman owning a baseball team, they told her that she shouldn't even own. She gets into the office and she introduced herself and everything else. They didn't tell her, but she tells them that the rest of the owners told her that she shouldn't have the right of owning a baseball team.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know she's a bitch, but everything about this is wrong.
Right.
She has every right to own a baseball team.
Yeah.
Like she could be a horrible person, but she has every right to own a baseball team. She pretty much gets into the office and she tells everyone, she's like, hey, here are the people they were inviting to spring training.
Yeah.
And the office folk kind of look at the names. They're kind of like, hey, I don't recognize any of these. And
this person's dead.
So yeah, this person's dead. She's like, okay, then cross them off the list. They're like, well, why are we building a team this bad? She wants to move the Indians or the Cleveland baseball team to Miami.
Yep.
And at the time, Miami did not have a team. There's a Miami's going to willing to build a stadium. It's just like, and then like the other people that are in this panel are sitting there like, Cleveland will never let you do this. We have this, that, and bylaws and all that. And she fucking dunks on them.
Yeah.
She's like, we have the lowest attendance in the league. All we have to do is meet another. All we have to do is just have another low attendance year, and we have every right to move.
Yeah, exactly.
Like nothing will stop us. She fucking dotted her I's and crossed her T's.
Right.
Fucking dunking on all of them, letting them know, like, look, bitch, I fucking know everything about this team, and it's gonna happen. And by gummit, this shit's gonna happen. We're gonna make this fucking team so awful, so unbearable, that no one's gonna come out and watch this, and I can move these motherfuckers.
Exactly.
So that's when we get like our character introduction. Like we get like first thing up we get like fucking Jake Taylor, like Tom Berenger is Jake Taylor. We get Jake Taylor's character. He is a catcher. Tom Berenger is playing a catcher who is down on his luck in Mexico.
Yeah.
In a bed with random women and just like it's really down on his luck. And I'm not talking about like just like a bunch of women. He's just like it's just bad. He gets a phone call saying, "Hey man, we would love to come to spring training." He thinks it's a prank. He hangs up.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where this kind of thing is going. Then you get James Gammon's character, Mr. Brown, like Lou Brown, who's saying he should be a manager. They call Lou, and Lou is at a fucking tire, like a tire kingdom or some shit like that. And he's like, "Hey, yeah, I got some." They're like, "Hey, man, we would love for you to be the skipper of our team." And then he's like, "Yeah, well, that would be great, but I got these people calling about these white walls. I'll call you back."
He's like, "Yeah, give me time to think about it."
Give me time to think. Not even that, but even then he was kind of like bullshitting.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like just like he didn't believe it.
Right.
And then like they got probably the funniest one out of them all. They call Wild Thing, or Rick Vaughn, Rick Vaughn, and Rick Vaughn answers the phone and he's like, "Yeah, I played."
You're like, "Yeah, I was in the minors. I don't play for that team no more."
"I don't play for that team anymore." He's like, "Well, we would love for you to join the Cleveland Indians." And he's like,
"Come spring training on this date."
Come spring training on this date. "Yeah, I don't think that's happening."
He's like, "I don't know if I can make it."
And the fucking
he's in fucking
he's
in jail.
He's in goddamn jail.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even think it's jail. I think it's fucking prison.
Yeah, no.
This is where he's at.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a jail. That motherfucker is in the clink.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's like, I don't know if I can make it by then. The guard's like,
camera just pans out. This motherfucker's in an orange jumpsuit with no sleeves. Fucker's like, "Dude, I'm in jail, bro."
Yeah.
It's not happening. But obviously, fast forward, you see like
everyone
Lou,
starts pulling up. Yeah,
you see Lou at the helm and everything's pulling for training. That's when we kind of get like everybody else. But this is where we also get our Willie Mays Hayes sighting, which is Wesley Snipes. Wesley fucking Roger Dorn pulls up in a Bentley.
Yeah,
I believe.
Or something. Yeah,
a fancy fucking car. Pulls up. Gets out the car, and they're talking about him. They're kind of like, well, okay, he's the only one we kept. He's like, yeah, he's fucking most expensive. He's the most expensive player on his team. He can hit, but he can't fucking field.
Yeah.
And this whole thing, they're naming every character that comes up. They're naming their flaws.
Right.
Like everybody from from Charlie Sheen's character to Corbin Burnson's character is Roger Dorn. They're mentioning these fucking flaws, and but this is when we get like after he pulls up, parks, and then kind of walks into the facility. That's when we get Willie Mays Hayes, who has the same front of Roger Dorn's car, but it's a fucking Beetle.
It's a Beetle.
It's a Beetle. And
it's a Rolls Royce. So essentially a Beetle with a
Rolls Royce front. Yeah. Okay. So it's not a fucking.
Yeah, that's why I just had to think about it.
Yeah, I don't know what I fucking say. Yeah, it was fucking Rolls Royce, and he fucking it's a fucking Rolls Royce. I said Bentley. Yeah, okay, it's not a Bentley.
I
It's
had to
Rolls
think
Royce.
about the Rolls Royce Bentley. It's the same thing.
Is it?
Yeah, Bentley makes Rolls Royce makes Bentley.
Okay, thank you.
There you go.
All right, thank you. Damn, I was right.
Wait,
okay.
what do we?
No, I don't
just
think so,
fucked
bro.
myself up. It's the tequila.
No, I don't think so, bro. You better save yourself.
Yes.
I'll buy you some time.
Only because I just remember, wait, there's a Bentley Continental.
No,
what the fuck
bro.
is that?
I think Bentley and Rolls Royce is different. That's kind of what I was saying. But you get
I'm
like
thinking of a Phantom. That's what's
yeah,
fucking me up.
fucking Willie Mays pulls up. Now, see, Willie Mays wasn't invited at all. Like his name wasn't on the list of crappy players that Rachel, like Mrs. Phelps, wanted to have on the team. He just showed up for tryouts, and they figured that he pretends like he's like a bigger piece. Like he pretends like he's bigger than he is, but he isn't. Yes, sir.
So Rolls Royce owned Bentley in the 60s.
Okay.
And then Bentley became big and became their own thing.
So you technically
kind
of right.
But yeah.
But
I'm gonna take that as a
decades
L.
late.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. All right.
Anyway.
We're going to move on.
Back to the movie. Back to our feature presentation.
Yep. So, and they're kind of like, and fucking Lou, like, Lou's kind of figuring out, like, who the hell is that? But, and then his staff is kind of like, yeah, he's not invited. So, they get into spring training. Everybody gets in. They're kind of like, dude, this character induction kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
You see how crappy the fucking characters are at fucking playing baseball. And then once you kind of see that, you get like just like it's kind of like almost like a montage of all the characters all together.
What did you say? How they pranked Wesley Snipes? Oh
no. Like this, I was.
Oh,
you're
talking about. Okay. I thought I didn't know where we were. Okay.
No. It was kind of like just a montage of like how bad the characters were, but what they do is like the night of and it wasn't a prank, because security picked this motherfucker's top bunk out.
Yeah.
Like everybody stayed into a bunk. Like they were staying in like spring training for like I believe. So for baseball notes, everybody in the AL kinda stays in the East. Is usually in Florida. Everybody in the West is in Arizona. So like so in this case it looks like they were in Florida or whatever. And
no, they were in Arizona.
No, they wouldn't have been in Arizona.
But they said meet in Arizona.
So technically, that wasn't supposed to happen. Well, unless technically this is an older movie, because now, like West Coast teams go to Arizona, East Coast teams go to Florida.
Okay.
Like back then, though, baseball shit. I'm sorry, I'm being
right. No. I'm cool. Yeah, teach me.
I'm being a fucking nerd right now. I'm being a fucking sports nerd.
Yeah.
Like now, not because you said that. I was like, yeah, they meet us in Arizona March this day. And I was like, oh fuck, wait, no, because now the AL stays on like the East Coast.
Right.
The NL stays, which is the AL, which is the American League, which is where our particular characters stay at, which is the Cleveland Indians. They are in the American League. The National League, which is not even featured in this movie, but they play on the West Coast.
Right. Okay.
So they would play Arizona or Florida.
Okay, bet. Yeah.
But anyway, no. They take Wesley Snipes' fucking bunk.
Yeah.
And they take his bed. Security fucking takes his bed out, and which kind of fucked me up because I'm like, y'all let this motherfucker think that he was part of the team the whole day?
Yeah.
Like, okay,
what?
Y'all let him in?
Yeah.
All right. And so security picks him up, puts him on the outside. We cut phase, and this is probably one of my favorite fucking favorite fucking moments in the movie. Wesley fucking wakes up and practice is going, and he's like, shit, I've been cut already. He's like, shit, I've been cut already?
Yeah.
And he wakes up and he's on the outside of the fucking training facility.
Yeah.
Because like the security kind of took his top half of the bunk and put it on the outside of the fucking outside the gates. He gets back in. Now, it's funny because I'm applying actual like baseball and I guess logic in this. Like they had their cleats on and their spring training uniforms on.
Yeah.
He had his fucking bed. He had his fucking pajamas on.
Yeah.
And what he did was, while they were practicing sprints, he came out and he ran on while they were running.
Yeah.
Almost think like a 40 dash. Like think of a 40 dash time.
Yeah.
But he came out and he fucking dusted them.
Yes.
Just like they had a maybe, I don't say 10 second, maybe 5 to 10 second head start.
Yeah.
He came out and fucking dusted them. No problem. Mm-hmm. And that's when Lou was like, yo, get him on my team. Now, baseball nerdy guy, of course he's going to be fucking, he's lighter. He doesn't have any equipment on.
Right.
So, of course, he has the time to catch up. But still, his speed, stupid fast.
Yeah.
But spring training keeps going on. So actually, Willie Mays Hayes makes the team. Or kind of.
Yeah.
That's when you get fucking. That's when you see That's when you see Wild Thing or Rick Vaughn tossing baseballs like inaccurate. Like he's throwing heat.
Yeah, like he's throwing 90 plus. Yeah.
95 plus.
Yeah, exactly.
Miles per hour. Heat. Fucking heat. Can't hit the broadside of a barn.
Yeah.
Fucking missing everything. It's character development, and it's funny as hell to see, because the first thing he does is when he hits a pitch, he hits like it's a fake little it's a fake like baseball character.
Yeah, it's like a fake catcher. Yeah.
Like not a catcher. It's a batter.
Oh, it's a batter. Okay, cool.
It's a batter.
Yeah.
And he fucking hits the batter in the balls.
Yeah.
And that kind of shows you where it kind of goes. And it's just to the point to where he fucking decapitates the motherfucker with a fucking fastball pitch, like out of the zone. And it's kind of, he's just like, oh shit, okay. Baseball things happen. Mm-hmm. Honestly, you get the teams bad. We get introduction to Dennis Haybridge's character, which is Pedro Serrano.
Yeah.
Who practices voodoo.
Yes, because he's like, he fled Cuba for religious freedom.
Yep, fled Cuba for religious freedom.
He's like, well, what's his religion?
Voodoo.
Well,
yeah, he fucking practices voodoo, and he prays to his god Jobu.
Yeah.
And Jobu is and he's praying to Jobu to kind of help him with fucking hitting, and like, because first off, Pedro Serrano hits a fastball like he's fucking He-Man.
Yeah.
Just takes that shit and just like, I have the power, and sends that motherfucker to outer space.
Yeah, hits that bitch to the stratosphere. It's gone.
Then you hit that motherfucker with a curveball. Canton doesn't know the difference.
Yeah.
Which is funny as fuck, because I swear to God, when I play baseball games, I can't hit fucking curves.
Oh, wow.
Can't time them.
Yeah.
It's just fucking right. It's just growing up, I think my fucking growing up playing baseball, I think the pitches I couldn't hit was a curveball and I believe a changeup, because my timing was off.
Right.
But curveballs definitely got me the fuck out of here. Changeups were like, so changeup compared to a fastball is slower.
Yeah.
Same thing with curveballs, except for curveballs fucking just dip down.
Right.
Typically. I could not hit those.
Damn.
I think I hit changeups a little better.
Yeah.
But like curveballs, no. So watching fucking Serrano trying to hit that curveball reminded me of me. I was like, ouch,
oh man,
my soul.
Yeah.
But baseball things happen. Like the season starts. Cleveland's a bad team.
Yeah.
Like it's bad. They're awful.
Yep.
Like they're losing. You get fucking Rick Vaughn come out and
he's just walking everybody.
Walking everyone because he's not accurate.
Yeah.
You get fucking Roger Dorn, who can hit, but he can't fucking field.
Right.
Pedro can't fucking hit a goddamn curveball. Taylor, who is Tom Berenger's character, he's got bad knees.
Yeah, his knees are fucked.
Like he can't fucking, like they're asking him to throw the second base from he's a catcher now. Like he's supposed to catch people stealing. He can't fucking throw accurate at all. Yeah. It's just bad.
Somehow they won 15 games though.
Yeah, they did. They did. Because they kind of like, they had their veterans kind of click, and like the rookies kind of showed up. Like first off, like Willie Mays' first hit was a bunt.
Yeah,
it was an accidental bunt, and he's so fast that he fucking makes it to first base.
Yeah.
but he gets caught stealing.
Yeah, he gets caught stealing second.
Because he's fucking too cocky to realize what's going on.
Right.
So, but this is where we get, like, and then Rachel, like, because remember now, Rachel Phelps fucking built this team to be shitty.
Yes.
She's like, the shittier this team is, the worse losses we can get.
She's like, I need this team to finish last.
Yes. The worst team that this shit can get, and we go to Miami.
Yeah.
Because I deserve.
Exactly.
That's exactly how she was. To the point that where they're winning 50, they won. It's like, damn. She's like, damn. They won 15 games. I didn't think we win 15 games at all season.
Yeah.
It is like, it's 162 games, and they already won 15. She's like, that's not good enough. So she starts taking away.
She's like, I'm being too nice. So what's she saying?
Yeah. She's like, I think they have it too easy.
Yeah.
So, like, she starts taking away their privileges. And what I mean by that is, like, she starts taking away, like, they fly their own charter fucking jet. Like, or at least, like, a better fucking plane.
Yeah.
And, like, you see the scene, they all walk out. And they fucking, like, they fucking walk out and they fucking just, like, yo, okay, I see we got that. Like,
Yeah,
I see the good. It was like, yeah, we're not taking the. Like, no. That's not your flight. That's your flight. The motherfucker pulls in. It's a goddamn jalopy in space.
Like, man.
This
like,
bitch is Spirit.
That's what I told Shag. I'm like, oh, they flying Spirit. Okay. It's
Yo,
like,
these motherfuckers are flying Spirit, which means the motherfuckers are flying the plane themselves.
pretty much. It's
Like,
like,
don't ask for your fucking bags on, motherfucker. Them shits ain't coming back.
No.
Bruh, I swear to God, when you said that, I fucking cackled because I didn't think of it.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, they flying Spirit now, huh? That's
Nah, I didn't fucking think of it.
yeah, that shit's crazy.
Oof. Like,
But yeah, these motherfuckers are flying. I mean, this fucking plane is rattling.
bruh, turbulence.
Yes.
Like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, it's bad.
Lightning is striking this motherfucker.
Like,
They're just like, oh,
they're
God.
like, fuck. Like, all right. And they didn't get an idea of what was going on.
Right.
And it was just funny as hell because they were just kind of like, you see him you see fucking Wesley just fucking holding on to dear life.
Yeah.
And all the other fucking players are kind of like, you see fucking Pedro Ciano just like kind of praying.
Yeah, he's making the sign of the cross, and oh boy is always giving them shit.
Yeah. And then fucking, actually, what was that dude's name? Hold up.
Shit, I can't.
No, I got it right here. It was Eddie Harris.
Yeah,
Eddie Harris is a fucking, Pedro Serrano fucking prays to Jobu for voodoo. But Eddie Harris is a Christian man.
Yeah.
And he gives that motherfucker shit all the time.
Yep.
Follows fucking Jobu. Like, it's, oh my God, dude. So bad. It was like they got treated bad. And then, like, but they started winning games. I'm trying to fucking.
Yeah, because they're like, they called Rick Vaughn into the office. They're like, man, like, we'd hope your accuracy get better. Because he's like, 'cause you got a hell of an arm, man.
Yeah. Because Lou calls him in the office and says that shit. And he's like, but, hey, man, we might have to send you down to the minors to kind of get better, and then we'll bring you back up. Or kind of like, pretty much kind of sending the death nail into fucking Rick Vaughn's fucking career.
It's like, yeah, it'll work out. You'll work out like Nolan over there. And he's like, huh? And he notices he can't see what he's pointing at.
He's squinting.
Yeah, and then he's like, hold on a second. And he writes like some letters on a piece of like a fucking notebook, walks to the end of the room. He's like, read me these letters. And he's like, I can't see those letters.
He's like, you can't read these letters, can you?
Yeah.
He's like, no. And it's kind of like funny. It's like, yo, how do you fucking suspect that this motherfucker just can't read versus like he needs glasses?
Yeah.
But Rick gets glasses and actually starts fucking being hella more accurate.
Yeah, he's accurate now. He can actually see where he's supposed to fucking pitch.
Yep. Shouts out to that because baseball saved my eyes too.
There
so
you
I
go.
already fucking know how he feels.
Hell yeah.
You know, and then like fucking, I think what? Like, obviously they're winning games. And there's a lot of shit we're leaving off. But to be honest with you, this is like a sports movie.
Yeah.
So if you like this sports movie, it's actually pretty good. But no, the funny parts are fucking still funny.
Right.
Like, we will mention that.
Okay. But yeah.
Yeah, sorry. We kind of heard something and I thought it was front door. No,
We
it's
were
upstairs.
like, Nani? Yeah.
Nani. Damn, I'm trying to remember what fucking happened after this. I do know Rachel talks to fucking Lou. No.
Well, between all of this, I guess we can mention Tom Berenger is stalking his ex.
Fuck, man. Oh, my God. How did I wanted to fucking forget that.
Yeah, only because it's so, like, in today's day and age, you know. Fuck,
Okay,
this
look.
is mad awkward, dog, to watch now.
Look. There's been times where you try to get your ex back.
Yeah.
I know I maybe tried. I can definitely say I definitely did.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't fucking stalk my ex.
Exactly.
Here, homeboy fucking stalks his fucking ex to get her back. And it's fucking just creepy, man. Like, how am I supposed to root for this dude?
Yeah, like I said, man, it's a different era now, and so you're looking back at this like, ooh, this is rough.
Big rough. Like, how am I supposed to root for this man?
It's like, fam, nah, man, you need to get shot. I'm sorry. It's like,
bro, I'm calling police on you, bro.
Yeah, like if she called the cops on you, she had every right.
Dog,
like,
so
dog.
I think didn't they? It's Rene Russo.
Rene Russo.
Thank you. It's Rene Russo's character that he runs into that they had as Tom Berenger. By the way,
Tom Berenger took Charlie Sheen and
he's like
Rick
they
Vaughn
took him
Billy
out.
Mays Hayes out.
Yeah, they took him out to dinner, and he notices his ex.
Yeah,
and he's like, "Oh my God, she's here." He's like, "That was my wife." Bitch, y'all weren't even married, bro. Y'all wasn't none of that shit.
Yeah, he was
man.
like, huh? He's like, well, she would have been my wife, but I messed up.
Like, I messed up. Like, bruh, you cheated, bruh.
Yeah, no, yeah. Like, there was nothing good about you. You deserved the God left. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's like a little subplot that's happening throughout the whole time.
And it's just awkward.
Yeah, but no, fucking back to the main plot, I guess. Skipper's getting mad because all the equipment is busted.
Yeah, all the equipment that helped them fucking, like, get where they need to get, like, just basic shit.
Yeah.
Just basic shit, basic equipment.
He's like, all that shit's fucking broke. And he's like, this shit was supposed to get fixed. What the fuck?
Yeah, he's like fucking trying to figure out what's going on. He's like, yo, this shit was supposed to be fixed. I don't understand what's happening. So he goes to find out what's going on.
Like, I'm gonna go talk to this motherfucker.
He goes to find out what's going on. Actually, no. She comes down.
Well, yeah. He's like, I'm gonna go talk to this bitch. And then everyone's like, no.
No. And she's
there.
right there.
And she's like, did you have something to say to this bitch? He's like, I do. She's like, you're not gonna put on a towel? Ain't no more fucking towels.
Like, ain't no more towels.
Yeah, he talks like this. He's a cool guy. He's kind of like the best character in this movie.
Yeah, he's one of the fucking more level-headed characters in this movie. Like, yeah. And I'm glad he was. Definitely, I'm trying to remember.
And she's just being shitty. She's just being
She is being mad shitty.
Problematic, too.
Problematic as fuck.
She goes up to Wesley Snipes and just pats him on the head.
Touches his hair without him asking.
Yeah.
And I'm like, without her asking. And I'm like, bro, what?
Yeah.
No. I don't give a fuck if she paying me, bro. Actually, no. You know what? I'm lying. I'm big lying. I hate to fucking say that, but like if my boss comes and say, hey, bro, I ain't like that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I'd ask for a trade.
Yeah.
Or some shit. Like, hey, man, she can't be touching my hair like that. Like, for real, I don't give a fuck how many fucking zeros on my check. She can't be touching my hair like that,
she's
bro.
touching her hair. She's touching, like, Rick Vaughn's jockstrap. Like,
yo, like, she is, like, touching like,
slapping Serrano's ass. Yeah.
Like,
Serrano don't give a shit. He's standing like...
Serrano's like, yeah, bitch, it's nice, ain't it?
Like, all he wears is this jockstrap, like, around the locker room.
All he does, bro.
Yeah.
Mountain of a man.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, God damn it.
Oh my God.
But yeah, she's
like inappropriate. She's kind of telling them, just like, yo, y'all just have to toughen up.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see what the problem is.
And then she looks the other way. Like the entire team gives her like the Japanese "fuck you," which is like, I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, this fucking like, yo. I think I forgot what she said.
She said some shit. Yeah.
She said some shit about him, and she was like, yo, fuck. They were like, fuck you, and it kind of like move on for that, and then that's kind of when they were kind of getting the idea of like what the fuck? Why are they so shitty?
Yeah, because her like assistant. What was that dude? The other.
He was the GM.
He was the GM. Okay, yeah.
He was the GM.
He was like, well, what more can you take from him? And next thing you know, you see a fucking beat up ass
man. They driving a fucking bus.
Yeah.
They in a fucking bus and they're fucking swapping out magazines.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers swapping out magazines. Hey, man. Like, yo, can I read this? He's like, nah. Like, I think I'm reading this one.
Yeah.
You fucking read that one.
Yeah.
And then fucking, like, it's bad, man.
We forgot to talk about the part when the plane broke down, bro.
Bruh,
And they are
homeboy was fucking duct taping the goddamn
propellers. I'm like,
oh my god. Fucking duct taping the propeller, like, fam.
I'm like, first of all, why does this plane still have propellers?
Bruh,
we are
like,
in the future.
Like, yo, what? Like, hey, man, I swear to God, when you call it Spirit.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you ever fucking flown
No,
Spirit?
that's why I've heard stories.
I have.
Oh, no.
Okay, so I have.
Yeah.
My first time coming to fucking Texas was on a Spirit flight. It was from Orlando to Houston.
Yeah.
It wasn't like what you think a Spirit flight is.
Okay.
But goddamn it. Like, because you have to pay for everything else. Like, the flight can be $90, but you're also paying for your fucking, like, seat. You're also paying for your fucking bags and shit. That's where the extra money comes in. But I've heard horror stories about Spirit, and I'm like, damn, there's no leg room.
Yeah.
Oof. If you're taller, too, oof.
Oh,
oof.
man.
Like, hey, bro, I ain't trying to fly Spirit no more, dog. Let's just
Yeah,
put it
you
like
said
that.
never again. I'm saving up this bread.
I'm good, bro. Like, I fucking pay my little $400 and fly some goddamn Delta or fucking American Airlines, man. Fuck it. But these motherfuckers, they would have done the same shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of funny. Like, the GM comes down and he's kind of like, well, why the fuck can we get like? So Skipper Lou is sitting there going like, well, why the fuck is any of this happening? The GM kind of sits there and tells him, hey, man. Kind of says, like, what's going on? It's like, well, what the fuck's going on? And he kind of tells them. Lou goes back to the baseball team and pretty much says, hey, look. Mrs. Phelps never had any faith in us to fucking to win. She built this team with the idea to lose.
Yeah.
Like, some of y'all.
She was like, even if y'all do good, she's going to cut y'all.
She's going to either cut you or she'll send you to the minors.
Yeah.
No ifs in betweens. Like, she's had no intention. And then that's when Tom Berenger's character, Taylor, comes up and says, well, fuck it. I guess the one thing we got to do is win the whole fucking thing.
Yep.
Which was funny to me because I'm like, win the whole World Series? Because that's kind of like what you need to do.
That's the goal?
That's the goddamn goal. But they were like winning the pennant, which is to get into the World Series.
Yeah.
The pennant means you are the champion of your particular league.
Right.
So, like, they apparently were like, okay, we're going to fucking strive to win the pennant. I'm like, why not strive to win the fucking World Series? But I guess,
Right.
I mean, the team's shit. They're just trying to make it.
Exactly.
So, and the team had to probably lose a few games and then have to have, like, the attendance record. Not the attendance record, I'm sorry. But the attendance be a certain amount.
Yeah.
For you to fucking actually get there. Before she can actually move the team. And they were like, fuck it, we're just going to win. They just went on a montage of just winning games.
Yeah, no, they were stomping ass, yeah.
Yeah, they were beating ass. Like, just like you see, like, they went to where they even got their fucking American Express commercial.
Yeah, exactly.
Which the entire team is their fucking... And it's a pretty fucking cool thing in the movie. And it's like, yo, I wish I can fucking have credit good enough to get American Express.
Right? It's like, sheesh.
Because I don't. But they start winning games. But what they start doing, though, I forgot to mention. While they're winning games, Skipper Lou fucking actually, who is the manager of the team, the coach of the team, I'll say, puts a
cardboard cutout
cardboard cutout of Rachel Phelps, who's the owner of the team. He's like, I suspect we only have 32 games left to win first place.
Yeah.
For every game we win, we take a piece of clothing off of this. Fucking super problematic. First off,
exactly.
Cause, hey, bro, I understand she's an awful person.
Right.
But there's no reason to be doing this. Like, you motherfuckers are getting paid.
Right.
Probably not well, but you guys are getting paid.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, and you're fucking doing this. That's not a good sign. So they start winning games, everything, and then like you just would see they were getting better, and she's like up in the bullpen, like not the bullpen, but the owner's box, fucking pissed. Like every time they fucking win, you see like newspaper articles, seeing when they win and everything, and like they pretty much get to the final game of the season, where it's the Indians versus the Yankees.
Right.
Now,
although, can we say what happened before that?
Yes, we can. Go ahead.
Because throughout the movie, what's his name? Robert Dorn?
Dorn.
Yeah, Robert Dorn. Yeah.
Roger Thorne.
Or Roger, there you go. Roger Dorn, the one who can't feel for shit. He does not like Rick Vaughn.
At all.
No. He's consistently talking shit to him. Even Rick Vaughn's like, yo, he is not catching those balls on purpose.
Exactly.
But whatever, fucking, it gets to the point where they're on TV celebrating because fucking, you know, they're about to, there's a chance they can win, you know, first place.
Mm-hmm.
Roger Dorn's wife is watching on TV, happy for her husband. All of a sudden, she sees in the background Roger going into the elevator or just a random room. Anyway,
it looks like an elevator.
Yeah,
looks like an
with
elevator.
like a random woman. So she gets pissed.
Yes, not pissed. She kind of like it's kind of like one of those, like, I'm not gonna say double takes, but it's kind of like one of those things to where she fucking Leonardo DiCaprio's.
Yeah, exactly.
Like she didn't point at the screen, but she did it with her eyes. Like,
exactly.
The fuck? She was just laying in bed, kind of like had her glasses on and enjoying the rest of her evening. And then she fucking sees her husband cheating on her.
Yeah.
And she's like, takes her glasses off, like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Nani?
Right? She's like, okay, bet. Say less. And fucking, before this, what's the manager name? The manager was like, hey, Rick, we're going to start the other guy against the Yankees only because he's had a better record against Yankees. Because throughout the movie, Rick Vaughn's getting fucking owned by the Yankees.
Yes.
He just can't beat them.
Nope.
And so he's like, okay, sure, whatever. So he's kind of bummed about that. So he's at a bar drinking. All of a sudden, Roger Dorn's wife just comes up to him. Like, hey, I'd just like to let you know, you're the sexiest man I've ever seen. And then, you know, Rick Vaughn's like, all right, say less. He's like, check, please.
Check, please.
You know, next thing you know, they bang it out. She's leaving. He's like, hey, where you going? You know, I got to go home. Sorry. And she's like, oh, well, I never got your name. And she was like,
it's Suzanne Dorn.
Yeah. He's like, Suzanne Dorn? He's like, huh?
She's like, I'm Mrs. Roger Dorn.
And he's like, oh. And she walks out the room. I guess old boy's staying with him.
So Tom Berenger's fucking character, Taylor.
Yeah.
Fucking is like, she's hi. It's like, hey, so she's walking out.
Yeah, she's like, oh, hey, Jake, or whatever, right? Because she like knows him by first name.
she knows him by first name.
Yeah, like, hey, how you doing?
And like she fucking like leaves. Like he fucking leaves. And he's kind of like,
are you fucking shitting me? And he walks into the room, and Charlie Sheen's like shook.
Like, oh fuck.
And he's like, I didn't know who she was.
I didn't know who she was, dog.
And so the whole time he's like, okay, so here's what to do. You got to get dressed early. You just got to get to the bullpen.
Hey, bro, you got to get to the bullpen for this motherfucker gets here, because God damn it. And
sure enough, when he gets there, he's like, hey, man, have you seen Rick Vaughn?
Not even, dog, not even.
Yeah.
Because remember, he came home and like fucking, like she's on the couch just chilling.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, when I see you at the game, she's like, yeah, you see me at the game. She fucking kisses, like she kisses him. She's like, hey, before we go though, I got something I got to tell you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo.
Damn. Yeah, and then he's like, that's when like on the next, like, they're in the locker room, and he's like, hey, have you seen Vaughn?
And let me tell you all this. We kind of skipped a lot, but like this is the fucking championship game.
Yeah.
This is the big game.
This might as well be the championship game for them anyway.
Yeah, this is the big game.
This is for first place.
This is for first place. And she fucking pulls some shit like this. I'm like, yo, why would you wait till after?
Exactly.
Yeah, he fucking walks into the locker room casually, just putting himself together. He's like, hey man, have you seen Vaughn?
And Taylor's like, nah, man. I ain't
Taylor's
seen
like,
him.
dog, I didn't see that. Taylor's like, ugh.
Like, oh no. Like we skipped a lot of shit. We skipped the old boy fucking with Jobu.
Jobu.
Taking his shot of vodka that he's like, hey, Don't take that shit. He's like, you don't
The
mess with
alcohol-
Jobu.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. The alcohol kind of slapped me in the face.
Yeah.
I was not prepared.
Yeah, you like Jobu. You don't mess with Jobu's vodka ever.
No, not vodka. He was drinking rum.
Was he drinking rum?
It was
Okay,
rum.
he
It
was drinking rum.
Remember, he gave him some cigars and rum.
Yeah, and he's like, finally he got pissed. He's like, whatever, man. I'm gonna take this shot. Fuck it. He walks outside talking shit. He's like, hey, your boy Jobu need another fucking shot.
Yeah, that motherfucker gets clocked with a bat
He gets
out of
clocked with
nowhere.
like a bat that just accidentally flew out of someone's hands.
And this motherfucker's like, yo, I ain't gonna fuck with that motherfucker.
Yeah, he has him with him in the bullpen. Like, hey man, I'm sorry. Like,
he's like, bruh, what? He has the
Yeah.
ice on his head, and he's like, help,
yeah.
help.
But yeah, we get to the final game against the Yankees, and it's basically a tied 0-0 game. The whole fucking
Yep. Good pitching.
yeah, good pitching up until the end. Where he's just tired. He's you know
He's tired, gives up 2 runs.
yeah.
And then and that was actually the character you just mentioned.
Yeah, that was old boy.
That was,
mentioned him earlier, the older pitcher.
Actually, I got him. It was
The
Eddie
veteran.
Harris.
Yeah, Eddie Harris. He gives up 2 runs.
Gives up 2 runs.
And then Dorn gets what, a base hit or a double or base hit?
Dorn gets a fucking base hit.
Yeah, and then finally old boy comes.
So yeah, no, you're talking
Serrano
about
comes up.
Serrano. Serrano can't hit curveballs.
No.
That's his biggest flaw, and pretty much everyone knows it.
Yeah.
So all they're doing is fucking throwing curveballs at this motherfucker.
And, he has 2 strikes.
There's 2 strikes, and he's like, "Yo, Jobu,
Help me out, bro.
help! I asked you for help. You never helped me. So fuck you, Jobu. I do it on my own."
Yeah, he's like, if you don't help me now, we're fucking done. I'm done. Like,
He was like, fuck it, I'll do it on my own.
Yeah.
So, fucking another curveball comes, smacks the shit out of it,
yeah,
ties the game.
exactly. It's a hype as fuck moment.
Yes, it was super fucking hype.
Yeah.
Super fucking hype because they tied the game, and then
Eddie Harris.
kind of still throwing pitches. Like obviously after like the fucking inning ends, they go into like the
It's the 8th.
It's the 8th or the
No,
it's the 9th.
Bottom of the top of the 9th. Right?
Top of the 9th.
Yeah.
Top of the 9th.
Yeah.
Which
He loads the bases because he's like, fuck, you know.
Which kind of doesn't make any sense to me, because if it's the top of the night, like, why would you have him pitching that long? But that's just me.
I digress, right?
It's like you would have pulled him in like the fucking 8th, as soon as he gave up those 2 hits.
Yeah, you think, that's when he would have
As
been
soon as
done.
he gave up those 2 hits, he's been done. To me, I'd be like, nah,
Right.
you got to get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate everything you've done, but we can't give up no fucking...
he loads the bases on.
Yeah.
He ends up
Look,
loading the
like,
bases.
bro, I can't fucking do this.
And he's like, hey man, you pitched a hell of a game, man. It's
Yeah,
time.
you just fucking pull. They
And he's
pull him
like,
out.
get me Vaughn. You're like, Vaughn?
And fucking
You sure?
Vaughn. So Vaughn was actually supposed to pitch this game.
Yeah, but that's.
But
what
it's
I said,
because
man.
his rankings of because of how he has been performing against the Yankees, they decided against it.
Yeah.
Skipper decided against it. So he comes out in a closer role, and a closer, for those who are the uninitiated,
For the uninitiated.
a closer in baseball is the person who comes out typically in the 8th or 9th inning,
Yeah.
and finishes the game.
Right.
Like, and get the 3 outs they need.
Right.
3 or 4 outs, depending, because they can come in, like I said, the 8th. Typically, they come in
Right.
the 9th, but like the 8th, if he's been warming up and shit, like just bullshit. I'm not gonna bore y'all with that, but because I can definitely get into baseball.
Oh, I
but
know you could. I was about to ask who's your favorite closer.
oh, my favorite closer?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I was just wondering. I was like, I wonder if Shag.
So-
Shag's like, oh shit.
So, oh man, Eric Gagne.
Okay.
Eric Gagne used to play for the LA Dodgers.
Yeah.
Like, he was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Him, actually, I'll give you 3.
Right.
Him,
Go for it, bro. Yeah.
Brian Wilson,
Okay,
of the
the
fucking,
beard?
with a beard,
Yeah.
for the Giants, fucking amazing. Just because his personality was fucking amazing,
Right.
and then I can't believe I'm actually fucking saying this on the recorded line. Mariano Rivera.
I fucking wondered if you were gonna say Mariano Rivera. Holy shit!
He was actually number 1.
Wow.
But like when it came to character,
Yeah.
it was Brian Wilson and Aaron Gagne.
Okay,
Gagne,
yeah.
like, because right around, because I fucking let it be known that I fucking hate the Yankees.
I know. That's why I was like, holy
Fucking
shit.
hate the Yankees. Hate them to fucking death. but I respect the players.
Right. Okay.
Mariano Rivera, Jorge Posada, fucking
Yeah.
Derek Jeter. Love them.
Okay.
Love them.
But yeah.
Fuck those pinstripes. Love them. Fucking love them. Like,
Right.
I'm like, fuck. And the only reason why I didn't name Mariano Rivera first
Right.
is because I was spacing out on the name.
Right.
But I knew Eric Gagne and Brian Wilson popped in my head. But I love them too.
Yeah.
Like, Brian Wilson was just a different fucking animal.
Yeah.
Like, that motherfucker was just a weirdo who fucking played baseball, and he was the best fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, yeah, I can gravitate towards him. Eric Gagne was a motherfucker who just wore glasses and was striking motherfuckers out.
Yeah.
And I was like, and he had the ESPN commercials, like, with fucking Lisa Cohen, going like, what rhymes with Gagne? Or some shit like that. Like, I fucking remember that. But Eric Gagne was fucking amazing. But Mariano Rivera got on my fucking nerves, but he was so fucking good. Enter the fucking Sandman?
Yes, that's what I was like.
Come on, bro.
Those motherfuckers played it for him live.
Yes.
It's like, motherfucker.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
I was wondering. I was like, he wouldn't say Mariano Rivera, would he? I'm like, oh, okay.
Fucking, he would have came out first. I just couldn't fucking think of the name.
Oh, that's fucking insane.
I was spacing on the name. I was like, fuck. It's like,
and it's hilarious because when I asked you that, I was letting the wheels turn. I was like, so where? I was gonna be like, so where's Mariano Rivera rank, Shaq? Like if you didn't mention his name,
he's number one. I'm gonna say Brian Wilson's number 2 and Eric Gagne is number 3.
Okay.
Like, and it's funny because 2 and 3 can be fucking interchangeable. But Mariano Rivera is fuck, man. All right, yeah. You got me to admit that I actually like a Yankees player. Actually, I fucking admitted I like 3 of them.
Yeah, there you go.
Fucking
this podcast is gonna come back against you one day.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Your baseball peeps are gonna be like, "Hey, Shag, remember this?
Remember this, you motherfucker?" Like, fuck.
They're gonna
you.
fucking clip this bitch out.
Dog, man. One of my best friends, Travis Plummer. If he listens to this show, is a Yankees fan.
Oh, wow.
He'll be giving me shit.
Yeah.
So if he fucking hears this, he's going to lose his shit. And he's going to fucking text me.
Yeah.
He's like, you bitch. I know you like the fucking Yankees, you dirty fuck. Yeah, the Red Sox ain't have a closer as good as he, now did they? You stupid bitch. And I'm like, fuck you, man. Jonathan Papelbon was...
Oh, shit. Jonathan Papelbon was there.
Jonathan Papelbon was dope.
The way you say it was sadness, though, bro. You're like, he was dope.
He was fucking dope.
Oh, shit.
He was from my fucking city.
Oh, shit. Warren.
He's from Jackson. He fucking went to high school in Jackson. Him and his brother went to fucking high school in Jacksonville.
Oh, man. Well, there you go, man.
Fucking, but apparently he was an asshole. Apparently,
oh, wow.
One of my close friends actually went to high school with him, and they said he was kind of like an asshole.
Oh,
so I was like, ew. But this is not. I can talk about this shit all day.
Yeah,
but
right.
We gotta fucking move it.
But yeah, fucking Rick Vaughn comes out in the close of the road. The hypest moment of the movie. Wild Thing is playing.
Yep.
The entire fucking crowd is singing.
And Rachel and Mrs. Phelps, the owner of the team, I hate this fucking song.
It is just the best. It's the best. I have this version of this song on my playlist at the post office just because it fucking slaps.
It does.
It
really does.
Yeah.
It really does. So like we said earlier, or like Jose said anyway, Rick Vaughn has had a shitty time against the Yankees.
More specifically against their like number one hitter, like
their power hitter.
Their power
he's like number 4. He would be number 4 in the lineup.
Yeah.
Number 5 if he couldn't hit like certain people, but number 5 if you kind of like fucking riches of wealth of hitting. But no, he was definitely like number 3. He was the cleanup.
Right.
So power hitter. Like this motherfucker's like instantly as soon as he fucking hits a pitch, it's gone.
It's gone, right? Yeah.
They tell Rick Vaughn, or Charlie Sheen's character, to throw nothing but like fastballs.
Mm-hmm.
First pitch, 96 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Second pitch, 98 miles per hour.
Yeah.
And when you think the third pitch, they were like, yo, typically in baseball, you don't want to throw the same pitch 3 times.
Right.
You want to kind of mix it up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you're going to throw like a bunch of fastballs, you want to throw some off-speed shit because they're going to be looking for the fastball.
Yeah.
Same thing, if you throw some off-speed shit, they're going to be looking for the off-speed shit, and then you want to throw the fastball kind of like up in the zone to where they can't hit it.
Right.
I can literally talk baseball. I need to stop. Please tell me to stop if you hear me fucking rambling.
No, that's good.
Because I definitely will.
Right.
But they throw another fucking fastball.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a guy who was a fastball hitter, but granted, he fucking swung 2 times and missed.
Yeah.
Charlie Sheen throws that fastball, 101 miles per hour.
Yep.
Strikes him out.
Right.
Ends the side, bottom of the ninth.
Which trivia, Charlie Sheen got to about 85 miles an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I fucking figured that, man. Because come on, bro. Like, I know he, like, come on.
But
Like,
Charlie Sheen has admitted, in order to prepare for this role, motherfucker took steroids.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, he took steroids. He's like, hey, I think that helped me get to at least to 85 miles an hour.
I don't fucking blame him. Like, he's a fucking actor, not a fucking athlete.
Right, exactly.
And if he was actually throwing those pitches,
Yeah.
if he actually took classes to throw those pitches, like, there's no fucking way.
Right.
You ain't been throwing, I can understand if Charlie Sheen played baseball growing up.
Right.
Maybe he was a pitcher.
Right.
But even then, if you weren't, like, if you at least played the game, I can understand.
Right.
But as an actor, no
Right.
fucking way.
Well, more trivia about that. Wesley Snipes never fucking played baseball.
Of course. It fucking showed.
Yeah, and if you notice in this movie, they do not show Wesley Snipes throw the ball once.
No.
Because apparently he had the worst throw in the history of fucking
I
throw.
can fucking believe it.
Yeah, they said he cannot throw that goddamn ball to save his life.
I can fucking believe it. I can definitely fucking believe it. Like, I can, like, these are actors, not fucking athletes, man.
Yeah.
And a lot of these motherfuckers, if they did stunt doubles, they did stunt doubles in certain things.
Right.
Not in, like, actual, like if I'm batting or,
Right.
like, fucking just crazy shit. Because I'm like, no fucking way.
And one more piece of trivia
Go
I want to
ahead.
say. Fucking, so Wesley Snipes didn't come back in the sequel.
Obviously.
But him and Charlie Sheen were almost reunited. But Charlie Sheen turned down the role. Because it was originally going to be him in White Man Can't Jump. Ooh! But he was like, nah, I'm good. And so they gave it to Woody Harrelson.
Man. Okay, no, you know what? Woody Harrelson is actually
Yeah, I think...
way more believable
Yes.
as
I can't think of his name either, but I know what you're talking about.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, we got to do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you look it up.
Yeah, so go ahead.
I'm
Finish
gonna try
this movie.
to fucking I'm gonna finish the movie, but I'm also trying to think of it. Billy Hoyle.
God damn it, yes.
Let's go.
Before I looked it up, before I even found
Billy
it. Good
Hoyle.
job. Good shit.
Because fucking White Man Can't Jump is in my fucking staple.
Yeah.
If I couldn't fucking remember that dude's name, even if I've been drinking, not helping me.
Wow, yeah.
Fuck. Anyway, Billy Hoyle's not in this movie. We get to
Ricky Bond is, and he fucking struck out old boy, his nemesis, you could say.
Nemesis, like the bane of his fucking existence. We get to the bottom of the ninth. The Indians are up. Wesley Snipes, like Willie Mays Hayes, which is Wesley Snipes, gets on base.
Yeah. Because he can't hit a ball, but he
No.
can bunt it and run his ass off. Yeah.
He can fucking hit it low. When they tell him to hit it low,
Yeah.
you either can bunt or you can just like hit it. Don't fucking try to, because what he was trying to tell him is like, dude, you're gonna just, all you're doing is trying to hit for home runs.
Yeah.
Don't hit for home runs. You need to hit for contact and hit that shit in the field because you're gonna fucking outrun before they even get there before they even fucking had the chance to throw it. So
He gets his base hit.
he gets his base hit, gets on first base. He is a huge leadoff. This is where Jake Taylor, Tom Berenger's character, comes up, and they are looking for Wesley to steal.
Yes.
They don't even care about Taylor's character. They throw him one pitch, but they throw out the fucking Wesley's character. Taylor just kind of gets in their head and does the Babe Ruth point.
Yeah.
Which is point out, take his bat and shit and point out.
Yeah. Well, he tries to swing once, and then that allows Willie Mays to steal. Willie Mays Hayes is still second.
Yeah.
And then that's when he's like, he tells his coach, they do the little language.
He does steal second, yeah.
And he does his little language, the little codes.
Yeah, the baseball signals.
Baseball signals. There you go. I don't know why I couldn't think of that.
They're just signals. It's funny because I can think of like actual baseball rules and everything,
Yeah.
but don't ask me names.
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking
Right.
not think of a name.
But no. And then the manager's like, well, shit, that might just work. Like,
And what Taylor does, Willie Mays still second,
the Babe
so the
Ruth,
base is open on first.
He does the Babe Ruth.
Babe
signal,
Ruth
like you said.
point. Babe Ruth points out to like I'm a fucking smash this shit, and he fucking goes to like the dude pitches, only to fucking Taylor just actually bunts.
Yeah.
Taylor bunts and just hauls his old ass to fucking first base. And
his legs are giving out. Like his knees are like wide.
Knees are fucking crying.
Yeah.
Fucking his bunions are screaming. Like just old. And then he fucking gets to first base. He's safe on first. Willie fucking takes from second to third all the way to home.
Yeah.
Fastest guy on the team. He fucking beelines it home and throw to the home plate. Miss a little bit wide. Willie Mays is safe. Indians win.
Yep.
Game's over.
Everyone celebrates.
And I forgot to mention, Roger Dorn finds Vaughn finally.
They hug each other like, yeah, we did it. Smack, punch in the face.
Punch that motherfucker dead in the face.
Doesn't say nothing, picks him back up, continues to celebrate. Yep.
That's because it's like, yo, motherfucker, I know you slept with my wife, but I know I fucked up too. But you slept with my wife.
Yeah.
Punch.
Exactly. I owe you this punch at least.
I at least owe you that.
Yeah.
So that was Major League.
Yeah, that happens. Oh boy, Tom Bergeron gets Rene Russo.
Yeah.
She leaves his attorney. It's weird. We don't talk about that much because it's awkward as hell.
I try not to think about it.
It's awkward as fuck in today's time.
Yeah, I wanted to leave it out a little bit because it was so fucking awkward. It shouldn't have been, but it was. Oh my god!
And I know movies were different back then. And
yes, it was the 80s.
Yeah, don't come at us with some political correctness shit. We're just saying, man. We're just saying. It's different
weird,
times
bruh.
these days.
Like, come on. I
Yeah.
understand, but come on, bro. Just dirty Mac like the rest of us. Fuck.
Right?
But
yeah, they win. Everyone celebrates. Yeah, movie's over.
Jose, what's your fucking cinema villain moment?
Hey, it's probably the locker room scene.
Yep, it's definitely that.
Yeah,
she didn't really. Actually, I take that back. Since you're picking the locker room, I'm gonna pick the beginning. Well, she comes in and she dunks on everybody in the fucking office. Man, she's like, "Yeah, no, our attendance is down. We're doing." She just throws numbers at them. They're kind of like not expecting numbers from her because they're like, "Yo, she doesn't know anything about sports, bitch. I know business
exactly,
and I know that this fucking team is ass."
Mm-hmm.
So, and here's the funny thing. Here's some trivia. I don't know if you fucking got it, but the alternate ending for this.
Oh, okay. Ooh, no.
The alternate ending for this was that Rachel, or Mrs. Phelps, the owner of the team, legitimately built this team. Actually, I'm going to go straight to it. I'm going to go read it. Like, I'm going to tell you exactly what this is because I forgot all about it. I've heard something about this, but like I forgot all about it. In the alternate ending, and this is brought to you by This is brought to you by Villains Weekend. Okay. Thank you. In the alternate ending of the film, it is revealed that her plan to have the team finish dead last was a bluff.
Oh, wow.
She saw the team was near bankruptcy and gathered the best players she could and put on an act to motivate them.
Oh, wow. That changes almost everything.
Which makes fucking sense.
Yes.
Because why would you fucking go get like Charlie Sheen?
Yeah.
Like, why would you go get him knowing that all this motherfucker needed was glasses and you had an unstoppable picture and all you had to do was teach this motherfucker how to bunt and you had one of the fastest fucking runners on your team.
Yes.
Like, and you get a fucking power hitter in fastest dude was Willie Mays Hayes.
Yeah, and then power hitter in Serrano.
And then power hitter was fucking Serrano.
Yeah.
Like,
and one hell of a manager too.
And one fucking hell of a manager. Like, I like that ending a lot more.
I kind of wish that was.
I kind of wish that was kind of like the focus. I like that ending a lot more because it's easy to kind of point her as the bad guy. But she's like, no, I knew what I was doing because that shows fucking empowerment. She fucking reverse Moneyball these motherfuckers.
Right.
She was like, yo, I need you to go get these players. Like, I've never heard of these players. Exactly.
Yeah.
If y'all seen Moneyball or know what Moneyball is pretty much when you find like certain players under a fucking particular budget and based on data analysis and everything else like that, they fucking perform well.
Right.
All right.
Oh, also to be fair, Charlie Sheen was a high school pitcher who was offered a baseball scholarship to Kansas.
See, I knew he fucking kind of played.
Yeah. He can never hit 101, but he threw up to the high 80s.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
He's more like, if you fucking pitch high 80s, then like you better have like some nasty, like a nasty changeup or a curve or something, like a breaking ball that fucking just cripples
That's what they're
people.
saying. This made it easier to simulate a fastball on film.
Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. All right. Let's go ahead and give out our grades. Jose, obviously, you know, we at Cinema Villains, when we grade our villains, we have 3 things that we grade them on a grading scale of. You go with the motive, the drip, and the threat level. Jose, what would you give her what would you give Rachel or Mrs. Phelps, the late Mrs. Phelps, as the motive?
The motive is she wanted. Can I give it a 3.5?
You gave it a 3.5?
Yeah.
I gave it a 5.
Did you? Okay.
Only because of my sports knowledge.
There you go,
and she's like, yo, fuck that. We can get like.
Only because I'm not mad. You want to get out of Cleveland and go to Miami.
Yeah,
no offense to Cleveland people.
None to anybody in Cleveland or Ohio or anything like that. But at the time, like as a fucking baseball fan and as like a team that has poor attendance, like if you've seen people with, like poor attendance, you already fucking know.
Yeah.
You know. Like it's just like, yo, I want to leave this place for a nicer place. I got it. I gave it a 5 for that because that's, and I think it's a 5 because of my sports knowledge.
Okay.
Because I know, it's like, yo, I know what I have to do to move this team, and I'm gonna set this team up for fucking failure.
Okay.
Even though now that I know what the alternate ending was, that's kind of a fucking ruse. She's like, I knew this team wasn't gonna fucking fail.
Yeah.
Because I built it a certain way. What'd you give her for drip?
Now her drip, I give her like a 4.
I gave her a 4.5.
Yeah, because she came. She was dapper.
Yes.
And, like as a girl.
She knew. She came in knowing her shit, but also dressed like I ain't gonna say like a bimbo or anything like that. She was dressed fucking like she came from money.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Like really good. Definitely drip. What was the threat level? What'd you give
That's
her?
a weird.
It was
threat
weird.
level was weird for a movie like this.
Yeah.
Well, like, I almost don't want to give it a score because it's like
an NA?
Yeah, because she's not threatening, and I don't know. It's weird. How about just give her down the middle? Fuck it, 2.5.
I gave her. Originally I gave her a 3.
Yeah.
Just because of based on my knowledge, but now I look at it as not really threatening because you can kind of do whatever the fuck you want with this team,
right?
And they're gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Like these are people you are playing to pay for your fucking team. I gave her a fucking 2.
Okay.
Only because she does have like, yo, I can fire you motherfuckers in an instant.
Yeah.
But she didn't do any of that.
Right.
So it's kind of like a 2. I almost wanted to give her a 1 or like at least an incomplete, but there's a little bit of threatening shit because she came in the fucking locker room and was like, look,
right,
y'all need to get tough.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck else you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just shit like that.
Right.
But so you gave her a 3.5, then a 4,
then a 2.5,
then a 2.5. I'm not gonna do math.
No,
I'm not doing math at all. I am good and toasty for that. Thank you for that cacti tall boy, and then that kind of just had me right. Also the pills from my shoulder. But how do you feel if she's getting in? She's definitely not getting the VIP. I can tell you that.
She gets into the villain dome, I guess.
Is she?
She's not.
I'm not bringing her in.
You know what? You're kind of right because she's not really a villain. And
she's not. She's just like a typical businesswoman.
Yeah, she's just trying to do business.
And like even with the alternate ending, like
if they'd have kept that ending, then damn sure she wasn't getting in.
Nah, she wasn't getting in. I actually might have considered it because I was like, oh shit, she played a bad guy for you motherfuckers to get in.
Yeah,
but
no, fuck it. She don't get in.
She don't get in.
Yeah,
bro.
no.
She's not getting in.
She's no entrance to the villain dome.
Nah.
You just yeah, no.
Nah, none of that. And it's funny. It's like it was just the movie was great.
Yeah,
it was just kind of like a weak villain. But I can't even say it was weak. I kind of just say
because she was just doing her job. She
was doing a fucking job. Doing her job.
Yeah.
She was trying to sabotage the team. She poorly sabotaged that team.
Right.
But looking at the alternate ending, fucking I can say, okay, that makes more sense.
Right.
But It is what it is. All right, guys. That was Cinema Villains this week. Obviously, you can catch.
Fang.
You make my heart sing.
Yeah.
We will see you guys next week for King Kong versus Godzilla.
Dum 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 dum.
Finally. And,
that's right. Get hype. Listen to nothing but Pharaoh. Well, listen to this podcast first. Listen to nothing but Pharaoh.
Pharaoh Monch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just listen to nothing but that on repeat. Just get ready.
We're gonna fucking watch that shit and get it done. This has been fun. You can catch us on our IG and our Twitter at cinema_villains. You can also look at our what is our merch page? It is Teespring.
Teespring.
I know I said we're getting new merch. I promise you we are. Please be patient with us. Thank you again. Y'all have a lovely whatever time of the day you're listening to.
Yeah, morning, evening, whatever.
Night. Whatever.
Everybody, take care of yourselves. Be safe. We love you.
Bye.
Peace.